For an hour. I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
Start streaming, start recording.
That's 2 stats.
Alrighty. Well, we should be live.
Yay! Okay.
Say
I
hello,
know feedback.
everybody.
Hello.
We should be live.
I don't wanna.
Well, then
Feedback. Put somewhere on the character sheet the calculation for the battle score and a place to put said battle score.
But put that in the feedback document.
Yep. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's 3.
So does anybody want to cover for where we were last time?
6.
Does anybody remember?
Yes, somewhat, actually. We had I guess I'll do the recap. The party had elected to take a ship from the isolated terraforming grotto and was on a mission from them to gather a collection of parts and equipment that they could not manufacture themselves. In transit, however, the shuttle was discovered to not be rated for in-atmosphere flight. Kind of a big mistake on our part, but, you know, oh well. None of us are engineers. And we promptly iced over and had a emergency landing that went very well, I might add. On a unknown and abandoned facility on the planet's surface. Investigating, we pried open the doors and found out that we were we had landed on part of the abandoned Ganymede rail system. And we're in the process of booting up systems and attempting to locate where we need to go and what we need to do to get our ship working again. I believe that's where we left off.
Pretty much, yeah. As a slight, not really important, but slight correction, and in defense of the people who sent you on this mission, the shuttle was technically rated for atmospheric flight, just not the atmosphere of Ganymede.
Yeah.
Like the whole terraforming facility, that shuttle is technically from a time from before the planet had an atmosphere.
18.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of
That's
stuff.
not so good.
There's also all sorts of stuff in this atmosphere to make it work so far away from the sun. And that kinda didn't play well with the engines.
No.
But that is beside the point. If I remember correctly, you are in what turned out to be the control room for this whole place.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly big, kinda like, you know, one of these NASA control rooms. Probably not quite that big, but still, you know. Rows of basically terminals.
Mickey is going to squint at the old computers and terminals. These look like something I would see at an antique shop. How do they use such tiny keys?
Vandal holds up her paws and just goes, tiny. They're huge to me, so...
Yeah, that's a fair point. He looks down at big, meaty claws. Yeah, no, that's pretty fair.
I was gonna say, it's not that it doesn't work, it's just a little interesting.
Yeah, at least you don't have to peck him.
Oh my god, he takes hunt and peck literally.
I was just thinking that.
I can only just imagine. All I can see is the frickin' chickens from old school Warner Bros. Things just pecking desperately at a keyboard.
You're not a man. You're a chicken, boo.
I'm just imagining the because birds always do the like really weird exaggerated head movement, so it's he has to pause every once in a while to do that, stare at the keyboard, and then furious pecking intensifies.
The problems of how different body types deal with keyboards aside, how are you proceeding? What are you doing next?
We were going to locate the engineering bay, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Not that any of us are engineers and we don't know what the heck we're doing, but...
Well, fortunately, you got one with you.
Yes.
Fix it.
Help, bird. Bird, help.
I'm sorry. All I can imagine, and I know this is totally not what's going to happen, and not how it should happen, but all I can imagine is Mickey literally picking up the engineer by the scruff of the neck and just, like, pushing them against the problem and, like, physically, like, fix it.
Why isn't this working?
It's like an adventure game. You just rub the item you want against the door, just grab the bird and just...
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know that's not how it works, and I know he's smarter than that, but my goodness, the image is good.
That
Use
is pretty
engineer on engine. Isn't this the puzzle?
Moon man logic, I've got it. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Well, yes, you can actually give me a roll for that. Thingy, I forgot. What are we rolling for that?
Finding the engineering bay?
Apparate. No, operate.
Operate. Pum, pum, pum.
No, not even gonna roll.
Operator approach.
Well, the little foxy is the one at the computer. So.
What's the difficulty?
30.
I am.
What do you roll for that? D1s?
I am gonna say 2.
2. Alright, so I roll a D8 and a D10 plus 2.
I was gonna say at that point you don't roll to see if you pass the check. You roll to see how merciful the GM is on you.
Honestly, I'd just flip a coin on one and have them call it. One end they fail, one end they succeed. It's not pretty, it's not bad, it's just what it is.
Yeah, you managed to call up a map of the place, which also convenient because the system is convenient and is trying to help. Immediately lights up with all sorts of red dots, like this problem here, that problem here, this problem here. You remember when you first booted it up, there was like a I don't remember what I said, but there was like 467 errors found.
Like, as Vandal's looking at the system, her eyes kind of glaze over and she just starts repeating, fault detected, fault detected, fault detected, fault detected, over and over and over again as she's like closing out the error screens frantically, like, oh god.
There's these little pop-up windows.
Yeah, I think our fox is broken.
No, but yeah, you after a moment you manage to make all that disappear, like basically tell the computer, no, I don't want to know about the faults, I want to know where to go. And
yeah.
yeah, it gives you a little map. Well, not little. It's a big place, so it's actually a big map. But yeah, you get a map with directions on where to go.
Excellent. Sora's gonna transfer that to her toggle if she can, and the others as well, so that if they get lost, they can navigate. Or at least she'll, like, snap an image of it and transfer that if they're not cross-compatible.
It'll probably take a bit of fiddling. Because the system you're using here is a couple of 100 years old. Then again, I'm pretty sure the whole toggle thing hasn't in its essentials hasn't changed much. So it's just barely compatible enough so that you can make it work.
Okay.
Beep boop beep.
After a while, you get an inquiry from what's his name? Why do I keep forgetting to bring up my notes? There.
Good question. Understandable, though.
It's so nice to be able to do a window capture again. Don't have to worry about blocking the screen off with other things. Iluak. What's going on, guys? Have you made any progress down there?
Somewhat. We're attempting to find a. We're attempting to locate some engineering supplies so that we can get the ship running. This place is kind of falling apart.
Oh, well, that's great. Can one of you come up here and take me there?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
That's great.
Alright, who wants to draw straws and go back to the ship?
Mickey doesn't even bother drawing the straw, he just goes. He's just like, I got it. It goes.
Well, now that you have a map, it is an easy thing. And not only that, the lights are coming on all over the place.
Oh.
It's even getting warmer, you know, heating.
Ooh.
We're all blinded by the sudden influx of light as our eyes are just all used to the dark.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Iluak is spending a bit of time, you know, like getting some tools. Not all ideal, but you know, close enough to make it work. And then he gets on working on the shuttle. Any of you want to do anything particular in the meantime?
I guess I'm gonna go... I'm trying to think if there'd be any way of, like, accessing, like... I'm assuming there hasn't been any security systems or anything left on in the meanwhile.
There was security, but you already broke part of it. Broke through that.
I was more thinking, like, if there was a den of critters or anything in here that we'd have to worry about, would there be a way of, like, of parsing through the most recent security faults detected and seeing if there was, like, you know, unauthorized life forms on level blah blah blah, something like that.
Oh, good point. Actually, no, not as far as you can tell. The place seemed pretty effectively sealed.
Looks like we're the first ones in here in a long time, so we should be relatively safe. Unless there was something left in here.
do me a favor and give me a mind perceive check.
Absolutely. You add mind exert to that, right?
Yes. Difficulty 3.
Okay. 2d8 plus 3. Da.
I didn't study.
Okay, never mind.
Like somebody comes back into the little security booth and Vandal is like playing a game on her toggle. It's like a little 8-bit beeps and boops coming out of the toggle. Looks really bored.
What are the other guys doing?
I guess I'm just kind of taking a look around,
Not dying.
checking this place, seeing what the heck, trying to figure out what the heck this place was and what everything actually does.
Probably idly poking around where he found the fire. Wait, no. Wait, no, that's not where we are.
Did you bring the fire with you?
I did bring the fire with me. I'm
You
idly
need to
poking
take
the
it
fire
away.
stick. I'm not gonna throw away a fire stick. What kind of monster are you? It helped us.
After a while, Lillian, who is remaining in the control room with Vandal, she points something out to you, which you in your quest for whatever you're doing completely missed. The number of errors or faults or problems or whatever detected is going down.
Interesting.
Is there some kind of self-automation here?
Maybe. I mean, if they have any sort of security drones or anything, they might have automated repair.
I think you're failing to think of something that's a little bit less friendly like.
What? That the system's collapsing?
Precisely.
Oh boy. I get the feeling we don't have a lot of time here.
I mean, I'm proposing that might be what's going on. I don't claim to know. Just saying, hey, it might not just be security things. It might be that the system's just flat out breaking.
Well, those of you who would like may do a mind exert logic roll.
Do I have logic?
Sure.
I do not have logic, but I do have...
I would be terrible at
brain.
all of that. Holy heck.
I got a boomer.
what
Then
difficulty?
I
maybe
will
you
pass on 10.
shouldn't.
Oh, what's the difficulty?
I'm gonna go with 2.
2? Okay. I don't have any ranks in logic, but let's see what I can bludgeon out of my head. Nothing! Got it! Yay!
Yes.
Alright, Kwe, you do remember something that actually Mickey mentioned earlier, that supposedly the Omnirail was self-maintaining.
Quite
Was
kind of
it
stares.
finished to the point of self-maintenance?
Parts of it were up and running.
Huh.
Quay just kind of stares at them and kind of sees like the lights turning off. Mickey said these things are self-sustaining, right? Self-repairing. So I guess with the power on there, it's doing its thing. It's fixing itself.
All right. Well, so long as we don't get shot up by auto turrets or torn apart by maintenance bots, then hey, sweet, we have a hideout.
Well, I really
That
hope that
does
they
not
wouldn't put turrets down in the system down here. It seems very hazardous to the public's health.
I'm just saying, I've dealt with weirder security systems.
Well, yeah, that's because you were with the Spyglass subsidiaries.
I mean, I work for anyone who pays me, but yeah.
Point in case.
Also, out of character, I'm gonna be right back. I need to grab something to munch on. But
Munch.
oops, there we go.
Well, anybody else got anything to add?
This is a whole lot of thinking, and him's not good at thinking.
Well, if the same repairs enough, the rail cars down here should be operational. Allow us to get to where we need pretty fast, I hope.
Well, just a moment. Just gonna check in case it's important. Oh, that can wait. Bup. All right. Where was I? Right. Okay. After a while, you know, like 1 or 2 hours, Iluak is like calling all of you. Like to like a meeting. And you are finding yourself like a suitable meeting room. You know, it's just a room somewhere, probably up close to the landing pad on the roof, but inside, so you know it's warm, or at least not outside. And well, he looks rather down. That's all right. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Yeah, let's go with the bad news first.
This is not an easy fix. It is going to take me a while. Like a couple of days.
Also, and back.
Welcome back.
Couple of days.
The good news is I will be able to fix it, and probably even prove the shuttle from the engines from, you know, that happening again.
Oh, that's good.
And the bad news?
It's gonna take a couple of days. Basically having to take the engines apart. Fortunately, this place is pretty well stocked, so I actually can do it. But yeah, it's gonna take me a while.
Well, I mean, we can hole up here. Do we have enough food?
Don't actually have very much. Didn't think this would happen.
Oh no. What about snack
Maybe
time?
find something.
Well, that's not good because don't people with physical enhancement have to eat like 6 times as much?
No,
no.
That's macro.
That's macro enhancement.
Yeah, that's only macro. But him still likes him snack time.
I guarantee.
He's going to eye a cabinet.
So Sora kind of narrows her eyes and goes, well, time to toss this place and look for a break room if there was anything left behind. Don't even know if it's actually gonna happen. If it's gonna be any good.
Yeah, that is. It's safe to assume that this place, that a place this big would have food printers. But after all, even if there were stores left, after all these years, it's no.
I'm gonna take a look at the map and see where exactly the rail system actually connects to, if it actually connects to anything else.
It connects to other stations.
You guys, what about the other stations? I mean, would one of these, I don't know, go to some place that has food? Or resources to help speed up the process?
I mean, maybe once up and running, you might be able to navigate there.
Kvaen, give me another logic roll.
Same difficulty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same thing then, fast on 10. Oh. I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, my audio's messing up. That sounds better. Gonna roll that 10 first. Rip. How much focus do I have? I only got 6 focus. No, I'm gonna save it. I can't roll that 8 into what is that? That's actually needed. The 6? Yeah, that it's not gonna happen. Hello?
Hmm? Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, it's just
Sorry,
quiet.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
No, I'm not gonna re-roll that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit a 6.
Okay.
So I'm gonna save my focus.
Okay.
Is there any, when this place was shut down, is there any records of other stations nearby being active that we could look at? Just kind of coming at it from other angles.
That is pretty much the same that Quare said.
I'm just, instead of using logic to try and puzzle it out through raw memory, Sora wants to take a look at the computers and see if she can't detect one.
Okay. Well, then give me a logic roll as well.
All right. Difficulty 2 or 3?
2.
2. Nope. Well, I'm gonna try and reroll that too.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm gonna spend my last focus and +1 that.
Okay.
Because it's just taunting me, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, studying the railroad map, it's okay. Don't see anything about any active stations. Like the only stations which you are reasonably sure would be still active are nowhere near here. However, you notice something else. The rail line goes very, very close by the place you're supposed to go.
Oh, so we can just follow the rail line to get there?
I mean, yeah, that would be a very long walk, because it's still a couple of 100 miles.
Yeah. Well, I think
the rail line working?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Is it... This place seems to be purging through its faults pretty quickly. Is there a maintenance cart that we could take, maybe?
I would like a roll for that.
Alright, what kind of roll?
I'm gonna go with operate this time.
Yeah, I'm actually good at that.
Because I assume you're using the computer for that.
Yes.
And since you're getting quite familiar with the system, the difficulty is down to 1.
Oh. Hey!
Nice. So yeah, the system says it's at least the line that you would want to go is reports fully operational. And at a quick glance, you don't see anything about maintenance cards, but you, after a bit of poking around, you find the option to just set up a train.
Okay. Wow.
There's like options like basically what kind of train would you like?
A working one.
Oh, that one! I like the color.
It looks like they're all the same colour. You know what? I'm not even.
Yes.
What kind of train cars and stuff like that?
I don't know. What are the options?
Well, there's a few pre what you call like templates, like pre-selective things like large passenger, large freight, multi-purpose, and so on.
I don't know. Does the multi-purpose have enough room for all of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are still trains, so usually meant to transport
A lot.
A lot, yeah. And you are what, 4 people? 5?
Yeah. All right. Well,
There's gonna be room enough.
cool.
I don't know. You and Mickey are pretty big.
Alright, so multi-purpose.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Alright. So the system says, setting up multi-purpose train. And there's a few rather loud noises echoing through the whole place. Like, sounds like big things are being moved around.
Vandal's ears pin back.
And it takes a surprisingly short amount of time before it says train ready at platform, I don't know, 1.
Well,
All
looks
right.
like we're the first train of the day.
I think we're the first train of the last, several decades.
You know what I meant. Well, let's get going. At the very least, we can get what we came here for. Hopefully there'll be food and maybe more supplies to help speed this process up. Maybe
Sure.
another ship?
Yeah.
So, where's Station 1?
You can find that out easily enough using the map.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
check
hey!
them out.
They lay the map out like the metro stations. That's neat.
I'm gonna go over to the map and just stare at it a little bit until things finally start clicking. Where's the "you're here"?
Vandal will attempt to explain the map to folks.
Okay. Yeah, you find a map and make your way to platform 1. Where you find, as announced, a train waiting for you. It's like the engine and 4 cars, but compared to our real-world trains, it's these are actually a good deal bigger.
Are they hover trains?
No,
Oh.
it's nothing hover, no maglev. It's like on traditional wheels.
How very analog.
Well, it needed to be reliable.
Nobody
True.
knows how magnets works.
And well, how do they work?
Oh, Lord.
And easy to maintain. So, what are you gonna do next?
Board and head for the nearest station that we think might be active, or head to our objective. What do you guys think?
Well,
I personally think if we could just take the train to where we have to go, like that would probably work. But
Or as close as we can.
or as close as we can, and then by the time we get back, maybe we can get the ship up and running, and then fly back.
Mm-hmm.
well, let's at least head there. Like I said, get what we came for. Maybe find some food or tools to help speed up the process. If we don't find what we need to survive out here, we might be able to take the train to other places and get something there.
So, who's trying to get on the train first?
Ooh, me. I want to go.
Okay.
As,
Vandal is about to volunteer, and you just rockets past her.
He's excited.
as you step up to the door, like in front of the door, like a holographic projection, a very stylized conductor appears, and you hear a clearly automated voice. Tickets, please.
Ah, it's a ghost! Train ghost!
And then, completely ignoring the gigantic panicking lizard's horrible look down at her toggle, frown, and go, "Oh, right, probably need to find the ticket vending machines." She will address the automated hologram and say, "Hey, do you know where the ticket vending machines are?"
In reply, a row of lights indicates where you need to go.
Thank you. And she'll huddle off and find where she can secure tickets. I'd probably just hack the vending machine.
I go over
I'm glad that
there
you're
as
proposing
well.
to hack it rather than
Look
have
at it.
Mickey do anything with it, because I was gonna have him just punch the damn thing.
They have very, very different schools of thought when it comes to breaking and entering. He emphasizes the breaking, she enters the entering.
Also, breaking it might make it go, oh, let's not accept tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of these things are just digital tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, you arrive at a vending machine who looks almost depressingly like any other public transportation vending machine you might have used on pretty much any other planet.
Right.
Well, it seems the styles have not changed in time.
Nope. But as you like start pressing buttons, it's like in large friendly letters appears, "Sorry, out of order."
I'm gonna try another one.
Sora just pulls out her crash suite and plugs it in. Starts tapping away. Out of order, my fuzzy butt. Fine, we'll do this the hard way.
Seem to be broken.
Okay.
What's the worst I can do? Break it more? Famous last words.
What's that? We're breaking something? I was smash
No,
it open
it's
and grab
already... They're digital tickets. You have to download them onto your
of
toggle.
course they do the bloody digital tickets, because no, they can't be bothered to print the nice little paper ones.
That'd be
Rude.
wasteful.
Quay
Hell no, it
is-
wouldn't be. It's nice. You have a little momentum for your trip. All these people don't know how to do holidays right.
You just take a picture by the vending machine. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, but it's a service thing.
I would like a mind exert sabotage roll for a hacking. The difficulty
Alright.
is 4.
Oh, okay.
Well, while they're talking, Quez gonna kind of look around as if to check to see if there's any actually authority here or anything. Then he's gonna kick it.
Percussive maintenance.
But that only works on
Hey!
mechanical things.
Nice, you got in.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da.
Okay, first layer, you see, yeah, there's apparently, something wrong with the, with the ticket system.
Of course there is.
And, from what you can tell, ticket software is fairly low on the priority list for automated repairs.
Hmm. Would I be able to bump it up? Like, bump it up the priority list?
Well, not here. Have to go, probably go back to the control room for that.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but, well. Is there any way I could just download a, like, maintenance pass to our toggles? Like, hey, look, we're maintenance workers, we get to ride the train for free, sort of setup.
Since you got that idea, let me give you a little tip.
Uh-huh.
You have access to the, like, central control system of the place. You can probably set up some sort of free pass for you guys.
That's true. All right. Vandal's ears perk up, and she goes, ooh, ooh, and then starts running back to the control room. She almost forgets to unplug her crash suite.
The little fox is suddenly running off, appearing very excited.
You is going to mimic her.
I have a bad feeling that she's going to go cheat something, swindle something, or make somebody look stupid.
I resemble
I'm gonna
that.
sit right here.
I resemble that.
Yes, you do, you little conniving witch. Love you for it now. Have fun.
I'm just gonna walk back up to next to Mickey and just say, the thing's not working. You kind of look over and there's just like a bunch of like claw marks all over it.
Quit. Did you do that?
Yes. I don't think we'll get in trouble though.
I don't think we'll get in trouble either, but also why? Just why?
I'm not that good with operating in technology. Okay?
Neither am I. But at the same time, if you needed help, why didn't you just ask? You literally tore the poor thing apart.
Well, the thing's all touchscreen and doesn't really work with the push frame, so you kind of have to like, peck it.
No, you don't peck it. You have someone with fingers go and touch it for you. Well, normally they'd have an attendant nearby, but you get that point. You don't peck the bloody thing.
Well, it's done now. I'm sure one of the maintenance drones will come by and buff it out.
That's even if... You know what? Not even going to worry about it. It's fine.
I'm just gonna sit here next to Mickey until the others come back. Where do they run off to?
They're going to the command center to do something clever. That's why I'm sitting here. Make sure
I was gonna say,
that the clever
somebody
thing-
has to do something clever.
Oh,
I'm
that
going
makes
to
sense.
stay here away from the clever in case it turns out to be bad.
Well, little Speedy Fennec makes her way to the command center, and I am guessing plops down at one of the terminals and starts hacking away.
Yep.
Give me another sabotage roll, please.
Is she axing it a question?
So, what difficulty?
This was gonna be lower, but I'm gonna say 3.
All right. I don't have any focus left. Hang on, wait. I think I have a boon in sabotage. I have a boon in sabotage. I forgot to declare that.
Good. I will still let you succeed on a 10.
Okay. I actually straight up forgot that I had a boon in that too.
Mhm.
I don't know why, because it's like my character's focus, but you know.
Sneaky sneak.
All right.
Yep.
So, you are a you are setting that up. That you guys get a free ride.
Yep.
You may flavor it however you wish.
VIP access.
That works.
No, VIP access, and then I'm giving myself like maintenance / IT access as well.
Okay. All right. That is done.
Yay! And then Vandal runs back to the rest of the group.
And another proof that in HSD, the smaller the character, the faster they can move.
Except not the
Wait.
slowest person in the group.
I was gonna say, what's your movement?
4.
4. Oh. Yeah. I think I determined... No, my movement's 9 now.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but he's just kind of chasing after her. This, because she's excited.
To make her feel bad about her athletic regime or something.
No, just because she's excited and he wants to know why, but he doesn't want to
Oh.
ask.
I was referencing another game, but okay.
I feel very strongly that you will intentionally not run past somebody who's running just because he wants to see what they're excited about and wants to feel involved.
Exactly. You nailed it.
I love it.
He's a good boy. He's a good lad.
He's just happy to be here and he wants to know what all the hubbub's about.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, after a couple of minutes, Vandal and you return.
I got everybody passes. So we should be able to board now.
Oh,
Oh, good. You didn't light something on fire by mistake.
Hey, that's
Why would
my
I do
job.
that? I only light things on fire when I mean to light them on fire.
Uh-huh. Sure.
It's a good distraction tactic.
Uh-huh.
Well, this time, when somebody approaches the train, the little conductor hologram appears again. But you as for ticket, you extend your toggle/toggle case, and they say thank you, and the door opens.
Yay!
And you are able to board your train.
Excellent.
Which you can see now.
Ooh. Neat.
Well, isn't that fancy?
So, I'm gonna say you're probably boarding here.
Oh look, it's a dining car. Isn't that pleasant?
Is there food?
Now, as a quick note, I did this as two, because if I had put them all in line, that would have made one very long, very narrow map. And I also didn't bother to add to add an engine, because
Fair enough.
that is automated and you're not getting access to that. So there.
As long as there's no ghosts on this train, if there are, we need to suplex it.
We already saw the train ghost.
Yeah, we
They asked for
paid
tickets.
we paid the train ghost to get on.
So are we suplexing the train or are we suplexing the ghost? Who am I hitting here?
All right.
Nobody.
Well, Sora is gonna go over to the bar and see if it's stocked.
Yeah, it's been a while since Quay has eaten. He's gonna go see if there's food.
Now, you guys, you divided up your rations in a way so it should last. So you do have food with you. The bar, there are indeed, it looks very old-fashioned, you know, like an old-fashioned bar, and there are actual bottles behind it.
Ooh. I'd see if the bottles have anything in them.
Yes, they do.
Oh, I sniffed them.
Smells alcoholic.
Mickey's going to reach over and grab one from over her head.
And, well, probably not the best idea to drink on a rations diet, but, well.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, I forgot. You don't have the thing that I do.
Yeah, I can actually get drunk, and I'm a lightweight in more ways than one, so.
Don't worry, I could just put you in a knapsack and carry you about.
Knapsack a
fine.
little more literal than normal.
I don't think of that.
Oh,
That's a good little pun there.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Food.
I forgot we determined that Hims was immune to alcohol because of his poison thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna join in with Mickey for the alcohol grabbing. So I was like, wait a sec, I don't have Omnigut. What was that? Oh, that was it.
Yeah, because you have the poison immunity, and, well, alcohol's a toxin. So. Alright, well, relax in the dining car once we get moving.
The joys of actually reading the damn
Hey, that's a molecule, isn't it? Yeah, that is ethanol, I think. That's the kind of alcohol you can drink, right? Yep. What's the kind of alcohol you can drink? All the other kinds.
Literally the rest of them. Bad idea. Don't do that.
Anyway, so yeah, you are on the train and in, as you correctly surmised, a dining car. Now, one thing you like immediately notice is that this all looks brand new.
Probably was just printed.
If not printed, just pulled out of very well maintained storage. Or
Yeah.
just very good storage.
Now, if only me ex-girlfriends kept as well as this did. Jeez.
Now, the food printer here do say out of stock.
Aw.
They can do that.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Well,
Kinda hungry in
they
real life.
do need to be supplied with raw materials.
Yep.
No, that was in character.
Oh.
It's like, oh, I've never seen this before.
Nice to meet you, hungry.
Raw materials, huh?
Actually, Sora is gonna start investigating the rest of the cars as she refills a flask of hers to take her booze to go.
So now, as a bit for orientation, the front of the train is to the left.
Mhm.
So the dining car is the second car after the engine.
Okay.
The first car, as you find out fairly quickly, is so this one here
Mm.
is a first class car.
Ooh. They
It
even have like
has-
an office and stuff.
Oh, that one.
It has only 3 cabins, but they're very big and like very well equipped. They look very comfortable. Like there's a bed, and yes, there's an office. There's a table with a holographic screen and all sorts of amenities. It's very nice.
Kai's gonna look at his ticket and see if it says first class on it.
I gave everybody VIP access, so it should.
Also, it's not like there's gonna be anybody who will board to it and gonna tell you, hey, this is my cabin, get out of here.
Unless it's one of us.
Yeah, but that's something you can, like, haggle out amongst yourselves.
And at the same time, Kai's gonna look at the ticket for the estimated time of arrival. Just how long is this train ride gonna be?
It is a couple of hours. However, that's to the next station, and that's not exactly where you're going.
Well, looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
The second car is, as you correctly surmised, a dining car. The third is regular passengers. A bunch of cabin with benches on them. Still very nice, and it's not like you have to share, so you can, if you want to use one of those, you can just stretch out.
Right.
And the
So, Sora's gonna steal all the cushions, put them in one, and make a pillow fort. No.
Fort Big Ears.
Yes.
There's gonna be enough cushions to make a pillow labyrinth. And the final one is a cargo car.
This is neat. Never been in a high-class train before. I'm also kind of mad. This is nicer than my apartment.
I've only done it there once, but what I can tell you is, it's nicer when there's people. Usually because they make the folks who are a lot in the serving areas and whatnot, they're usually really pretty. or really handsome. It kind of depends on what, floats the boat.
Sora smirks and says, "Yeah, but here's the thing. Whenever I'm in huge public areas, there's a bad tendency for me to get stepped on, so..."
Well, see, that's why I keep telling you, you shouldn't be so embarrassed to sit on my shoulders.
I'm not embarrassed to sit on your shoulders, it's more... then I can't reach anything except for the stuff that is on the top shelf, which is a nice change of pace, but...
Well, you know what I mean. Man, this just makes me miss me mum and me dad.
Yeah.
Yeah! Real high class folks. Yeah. Not me sisters though. No, don't want to deal with that drama. No, In fact, you know what? Now I'm thinking about that, I need to go get another drink. Yeah, sure, I can't get drunk, but I can remember. I'd rather remember something other than that.
Quiet is gonna move over to the cargo train to look for any of the raw materials for the food printers.
I doubt we'd have any, but, I mean, it's worth checking.
It is mostly empty. There's a few a few things there, like spare, mostly stuff like spare cushions, a couple of spare seats. What you do notice is what appears to be some sort of snow bike thing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As I kind of look through, that definitely catches my eye. Like, look at it. Like, I've never seen this before.
It is definitely not built for somebody of your body type.
Figures.
But yeah, like little personal transportation thing. It's your best guess is that this is here in case of emergencies.
For the one person that can escape.
Well, more like one person that can go and get help.
Okay. I search the rest. If I don't find any things for the food printers, then
Nope.
I'll just head back and kind of say to everyone, like, hey, nothing for the food printers. I don't think we're going to be able to get any food off these things. We might be able to find something at the next station, but the only real thing that I found back there are more cushions, which I took like several with me, just for a giant pile on the floor for me to lay on.
Yeah.
And I found this one bike-looking thing.
Ooh.
I can't ride it, but one of you might be able to.
Maybe. I highly doubt it's sized for micros.
Yeah.
It is sized for normal people.
Boo.
At first, I thought you were saying it was like size 4.
It is
I was
it is a size 4 motorbike, yes.
You might be able to ride it.
Him's you.
Me, him's me.
You, Mickey, or Lillian should all be able to ride it. At least, size-wise. I don't know if they have the ability. Not gonna make any judgments on that.
Don't look at me. Just don't.
I happen to be playing in a game where that is a major transportation problem. The ability of using a car without running it into walls.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, what's speaking in your favor is there's not a lot of walls in the mean, so.
No, but there's a lot of trees, and if GTA has taught me anything, it's that trees are an unyielding and fickle beast.
The unyielding force of nature that is the tree.
Exactly.
Good point, actually. So while after you board it, you hear a quick announcement, and then the train is starting to roll.
Ooh.
It is starting to go, and it is a surprisingly smooth ride. You know, for something that big, it's this is a very, very well built system. Even after all these years, it's working splendidly.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd say it's time to relax and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, not much else we can do right now. You see me as I have a rather large pile of pillows that I've more or less made into a nest.
I like it.
So, how are you spending your journey?
Probably doing research on the, attempting to do research on, like, the different train stations coming up, seeing if any have any recorded, like, I don't know, people, and then, but mostly just sort of relaxing and enjoying the free amenities.
Okay.
Mickey's gonna spend his time doing some stretching, exercising, trying to basically work out the frustrations of not being able to actually do a whole lot for the past, few hours. But after all that said and done, he's probably gonna take a nap. Find a nice bed and nap.
Eh.
Same. Yeah.
Not difficult.
Nap.
Hey man, he's he's gotta keep up his strength.
Yep.
Okay. You?
Yeah.
How are you spending the journey?
Probably drinking a bit and then nap. Because, oh boy, nap.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, there's not really much you get to do here. The train is automated. And even if, it's not like there's much steering you can do on a train. You are kind of bound by the tracks. After I don't know, 2 hours or so, you do come by one station, significantly smaller than the one you arrived at, and you do notice that. Well, I mean, you only notice it because the train is actually slowing down. It's not stopping; it's just going through. But no, it's not going through the station at full speed. That's not something you do.
No, because that's a good way of clobbering something that's on the tracks.
On the tracks in the first place.
One thing you do notice that there's a whole system set in to keep the tracks snow free, which from simply heating up the tracks to actual snow blowers. And other things, which obviously haven't been running, but they're basically clearing the tracks right before you, or clearing them enough so that your train can just plow through.
Right, they probably have some sort of snow plows or like cow catch looking thing at the front.
Yep.
Just giant flamethrowers. Just...
That would look pretty badass.
I mean, to be fair, what amounted to a flamethrower was how we got in, so...
Well, I just want to point out that it'd also be wildly impractical.
Oh yeah, but it would look cool.
Well, yes, but only if the train... But honestly, at that point, I would demand that the train has a Warhammer 40k style aesthetic and looks like a giant cathedral. Because, my god,
Yes!
flaming cathedral train of doom.
This
Please.
heresy train has no brakes.
Exactly!
That-
Come on!
That is, well, first, yes. Second, hell yes. Third, I don't remember if we ever play a 40k role-playing game. Now, in the meantime, everybody give me a body perceive check.
Ooh,
we
I think I'm
noticing
good at those.
In vision.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 3.
3. So, +1 is a D8 and a D10, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And, sorry, what are we rolling? Body perceive?
Yes.
Does it involve
Hey,
vision?
I'm at it. I'm at it.
And we add the others.
Yes.
We add the exert.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Oh, I almost did that backwards.
Okay, I am double simplified then.
Damn burps at their double simplify.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, you need it.
It is the best and the worst.
Alright, so several hours into your journey, you notice something interesting as you look out the let me think, left side of the train. You realize you're driving along what's basically a cliff, and you get a very nice view of a massive frozen lake.
Ooh.
That's pretty, but also, I don't want to think about this thing falling off the rails into that.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's well frozen over. Who knows how thick the ice is?
And you notice something else. Some sort of aircraft. Like flying along, like over the lake.
Oh, it's... Oh. When you said we found an aircraft, I was like, oh, a parked aircraft. That's cool.
No, not parked. It's flying.
Oh, this changes everything.
Interesting.
And as the minutes pass, it is approaching.
Oh.
Piss off!
Well, you can guess that whoever is on that craft did notice the train, and it is an unusual sight.
He's going, what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, you guys think we can send up, if we can find any fireworks or flares, we can send up some for funsies?
No, but we might be able to get you on the roof to do some semaphore.
I'm sure we can't just have me do interpretive dance instead. That would be much more hilarious.
Could you imagine somebody with four arms doing semaphore? It looked like somebody talking. It'd be like hearing two people talking at the same time.
Oh my gosh, yes. Hey, you.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. It's a bad idea, but it would have been hilarious.
Oh, okay.
You keep doing you.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
The pause of, what you did he mean?
That's the fun. I love that I managed to have him just take it. It's like, oh, okay. I'm imagining just a big dumb grin on his face the entire time.
Yes.
So yeah, it is actually getting pretty close. Definitely somebody who wants a good look, and eventually it is like turning away, flying off.
Huh. Well, if we get another shot at it,
You want to shoot at it?
no, if we get another shot at the opportunity, I will try and find some sort of like emergency supply kit while I'm on the train, just like, hey, flares or signal light, or, you know, failing that, she'll just get a mirror and do the flash the mirror trick, get their attention.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But either way, Vandal will get that ready for if we see another ship.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. So, eventually you pass another station. It's pretty much the same as before.
Pretty much abandoned.
Yeah, I mean, you're going. You don't get to see much because you're going, you know, through slower, but not like, but you're still fairly quickly. But yeah, you don't see any activity.
Okay.
And eventually, about an hour and a half later, you hear a siren actually,
Oh no.
and red lights coming up. And a moment later, you all have to do dodge save, because the train is doing an emergency brake.
Oh, dodge save is
how do you
body
do
exert plus your save bonus. I forget how to do dodge saves.
Yeah, I can never remember how to do the saves either. There's save,
Yeah.
dodge save. Body perceived versus difficulty of the save, and add your dodge save to the roll. I'm gonna say the difficulty is 3.
3, okay. Can someone... So, just so I can double check, because I want to make sure I have it right on my character sheet. Do we know where the calculation for that is real quick?
Calculation for what?
For the dodge save, since it's not...
Oh. But your dodge save is...
Let me look that up real quick.
Because on the copy I have on the Discord, it's everything's 1.
Dodge
Sorry, you
save.
said difficulty 3, sorry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dodge save begins at 0. For every 10 point you have in evade, your dodge save goes up by 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, so never mind. That's right.
And it was a body exert? Sorry, that
body-
got tossed over.
Body perceive.
Body perceive. Cool.
Just missed.
And we're not putting our stat into it. Just the
Just
the
Yeah.
yeah, just the dodge save.
It feels like a regular roll, except for the plus modifier is the save.
Well, I'm falling over.
Can I reroll that? Should I reroll that?
I was gonna say, Quay, do you have a
If you have
3 in your dodge?
Yes.
Damn.
Do you have any?
Oh, right, because you can put landmark bonuses into it.
Yeah, I have +2 to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, I think. Hold on. I think I have actually put 1 into dodge 2.
Sorry, not landmark. Customization points, because I put 2 into my resolve save.
I do have a landmark in evade.
Evade
Oh, that wouldn't help.
No.
Never mind.
Hey.
Never mind. Carry on.
No, it's customization points of character creation, and I put mine in resolve because you resist being knocked out of computer systems while hacking with resolve.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oddly enough.
No, that makes sense to me.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to, you can use focus on this as normal.
I don't think
that's-
focus would help me much.
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna simply +1.
Yep.
How much does the +1 take again? I can't remember.
Just 1.
1.
Okay, 1 focus. Okay, that's cool. Then, yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
All right.
It would take far too much focus for it to help, so I'm just gonna not.
Yeah, you need at least 2.
How much focus do I have? Anyway,
I'm down to 4 now.
I got 6.
Now where is there?
Heck it, I'll just take the full.
There. So that was that. Okay. Vandal, you managed to keep your footing or seating or whatever you were doing at the time. Quay, you are like sliding off or out of your nest and like over the floor towards the nearest wall, but before you actually impact anything, you manage to get your feet underneath you and then stop your movement. Similar for Mickey, you do fall down, but you know, manage to brace yourself properly. So maybe a couple of bruises, but nothing happening. You, unfortunately, getting a nasty fall. I don't know if you fell off a bar stool or if you were napping and got thrown out of the bed.
Definitely got launched across the room. So there's just a scream and then just a... Ooh, that was a good sound. I hope that came through.
Yeah, it did actually.
Oh, okay, that hurt. You hit your head pretty hard there. That is 3 wounds.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I heard that. Who's that? Who took a fall? Also, what the
7.
shite was that breaking about?
Vandal, go to
I'm
investigate.
going to get up and
How
look
are you going
around.
about investigating?
Move to the front of the train and peer out the window.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look out of the side window right here, see if I could see anything.
There are people outside.
There's people out here. Where are we? Is there a village or something nearby here?
I
Well-
I don't know.
Why don't we go bloody ask them? Also, excuse me, is your head alright?
No.
Well,
No.
somebody go ask the nice people outside where we are. I'll see if I can attend to Mr. Aches and Pains over here, alright?
I think I got a couple loose teeth.
I'll go take care of him. I'll go talk to the nice people.
Now,
I will go talk to the nice people.
First off,
Um,
looking at the people out the window, do they look friendly?
no, they have weapons.
Do they look friendly to us? No.
What are you waiting for? We have weapons.
Yeah,
He's
but
got a sword! We
are they
all have
currently
swords!
brandishing them?
Oh.
They do look. They are using their weapons in a menacing fashion.
Oh.
Ah,
So it's very much a, oh no, there's outsiders.
I don't think these guys are friendly.
Well, I can be real friendly if I need to. So encourage them to be the nice kind of friendly, for we have to be the not so nice kind of friendly.
So, what are these people doing? Are they like coming towards the train, or are they just kind of like sitting and waiting?
Well, for one, they appear to have like blocked the track.
mhm.
You can't really see how, but I mean you're guessing that's the reason why the train stopped.
Can I do a community perceive to determine, at least get a rough idea what their intent probably is, like if they're bandits or if they're expecting another tribe attack, if they look like they're afraid, that kind of thing?
You can certainly try.
Yay.
While he's doing that, I actually have a
Gamer.
better idea than talking to them. I'm going to engage my suit's stealth, sneak out of the train, and see if I can't scout them out. And I'm going to tell the
And pick all
others
their
that I'm
pockets.
doing this. Yes. And I'm going to tell the others that I'm going to do this, so not just wandering off by myself.
Ooh, what would the difficulty be for that roll?
Oh, little Foxy is a smart cookie, telling the others what she's doing.
Yes. I don't want to just wander off and get killed in the ditch. Where'd the fox go? I don't know.
I don't know, she just kind of wandered off.
Oh, look, the train's still going again. Well, bye, Fox. I'm gonna say difficulty 4 on the perceive check.
So a D8 and a D6 then. And then there it is. Heck. Okay.
Well, you're pretty sure these look like tribal people.
Mm-hmm.
But their actual intentions, as you have no idea.
Okay. They look like angry tribals.
Foxy. Sora,
Yes.
Vandal, whichever. Stealth roll, please.
All right. Let's see. Stealth is assumed to be difficulty 2, or is it just, or for purposes of opposed rolls? I think.
I think so, because you're doing the opposed roll thing.
Also, I have a boon in it.
How rude.
So I'm not sure how boons work on opposed. I'm gonna do my stealth check stealthily.
I mean, it's it's still the whole succeeding on a 10, because you still succeed.
Right. All right. So and it's difficulty 2, so I have a D8 and a D10. Boink. Good thing I was saying to succeed on a 10. There we go.
Okay. You make your way out of the train, and whether you succeed or not is something we will have to find out next week.
Aww.
Yeah, I know that makes this a very short game, but I am finding myself having to fight the sleepiness right now.
Fair enough.
That's
So we have a
fair.
cliffhanger.
Yeah. Except you drove past the cliff, damn it.
We did.
Wait, if it was a proper cliffhanger, would that mean that we have a small kitten hanging from the cliff? And we're all saying, just hang in there?
Except it's a small fox.
Yeah. It's a small fox with big ears.
An ear fox. It's okay, she can glide, probably.
Yes.
What does that spell? Loads of money. Probably.
Probably.
You guys get your 15 XPs.
Yay!
I think it was 15, wasn't it? Let me
Yep.
check.
That's what we got last time.
Yay!
Well, it doesn't hurt to check, just in case. Crafting, 0 gravity, getting around.
I want to be mad at the leaf blower that's been going on outside for like the last 15 minutes, but at the same time it actually is fall, so I kind of understand why they're leaf blowing.
And we haven't been able to hear it, so it's fine.
There,
Okay.
yeah, 15.
15.
15 EXP.
Oh, god damn it.
What now?
Later.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think that does it.
Excellent.
Anybody got anything to add?
Please do not perforate the fox with bullets and harsh words.
Yeah, she may be an Arctic fennec, but we would rather her not look any more like Swiss cheese.
Wow.
Okay then. Well, everybody say goodbye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Farewell, viewers.
Bye bye.
Unless you don't want a fair at all, and you'd rather
Uh,
have a festival.
Whoa.
Fair.
See you next week.
Or a hootenanny. Bye.